Well, I once heard a story one night on the run from a couple of things I'm not sure if I'd done. I was passing through Tulsa and heading out fast when another lost spirit, he stopped me and asked for a drink and a kind word. He's down on his luck, and if I were inclined he would get down and suck. Well, his offer was tempting, but I had to decline, 'cause the law were a-comin' and I hadn't the time. Still I offered a hit from the flask on my hip, and I asked him to come walk with me for a bit. Then he told me the tale of a man he once knew, a great man named Pubert who stood 5'2". No, he wasn't a big man nor good with the chicks, but he didn't care none, that wasn't his fix. He loved tall men and small men, don't matter which, with a mouth like a vacuum and an ass like a ditch. He was known through the lands as the man you would call when your wife was a bitch, and he'd empty your balls. No, he never used rubbers, he only hit raw, and I once saw him suck honey straight through a straw. He sucked tailors and sailors and a mailman or three. He sucked politicians with small little D's. He'd suck a man clean from the taint to the tip. His mouth was like Helen of Troy. Well, a man would launch ships or wage wars for a touch of his tongue, but I fear that was far too much power for one. Like Icarus, dear Pubert flew close to the sun, and his wings they were clipped by a man with a gun. Well, if I cannot have you, then nobody will. The moment was silent, the wind it was still. Then out rang the shot that had ended the tale of Pubert, my Pubert, the greatest gay male that I ever had heard of or ever will see. A proud and true man I aspire to be, though I don't have his skill with the shaft or the head. I'll tell of his legend until I lay dead. Then the drifter he wandered off into the night, and before I could speak I was hit by the lights of the law. It was over, I knew I was caught. They hauled me away. Well, the place I was brought was the place I now write from, my permanent home. I don't harbor anger, the blame is my own. And while I'm no Pubert, I'm happy to say that my own skills at sucking get better each day. I'm gay.
Hell yeah, dude.